Right now, we're in Studio B for Political Corner. I'm joined by Zach Anderson, political editor of the Herald Tribune. Zach, as always, thanks for joining us. Former Vice President Dick Cheney was in town this week, and of course, the topic of President Trump came up. Now, what I want to know, you were there, was he in lockstep with a lot of Trump's policies, or was there some pushback?
There's definitely some pushback. You know, Trump famously attacked the Iraq War and said it was a horrible decision, and that was obviously one of the marquee things of the Bush administration, and Cheney was a big supporter of that, continues to be a big supporter, continues to defend it vigorously. He also pushed back against some of Trump's criticism of NATO, and I asked him specifically about Trump's inaugural speech, where Trump really went after the elites and the establishment and said that they've prospered at the expense of the average person, and Cheney just kind of smiled and said, well, it's not the speech I would have given. So I think that Cheney is well known as a longtime member. If anybody is part of the political establishment, it's him. He served 4 Republican presidents.
Very interesting. And so when we talk about Donald Trump, his first full week in office, it seems like every day he's got some policies that he's rolling out. He's signing executive orders. Pretty active for his first week.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people expected this. You know, he's pledged a lot of things on the campaign trail. He's trying to deliver on those promises, whether it came to today talking about the border wall, whether it was Obamacare, other issues. I mean, I don't think that we're going to see a timid first few weeks with the presidency.
Yeah, the first 100 days, we keep hearing a lot about it. What about these little spats and battles with the news media? Do you expect that to continue? It seems like Sean Spicer, the press secretary, is trying to tamp things down.
Yeah, it looks like things are just... To me, it looks like things are continuing right where they left off with the campaign. Trump had a very combative relationship with the media. He sort of has a love-hate relationship with the media. He's gotten a lot of attention, but he's also criticized the media for the coverage. And I think that it just seems like Trump is not, in full form unless he's battling with the media in some way.
Zach Anderson, we'll leave it there. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.